play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Throwing now is Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Carr. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Right back to Brown. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 41 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl. We are just getting started here at Super Bowl 59. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. An inside give, Brown. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Burrow will throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Brzee able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Now Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Brzee, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. Look at the big fella go. inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Juwan Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And the point after, good by Groupie. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Caught outright by Renfro. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. 2nd and 12. To throw his Carr. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he's got it inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This is caught. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Evans is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll look to run with Evans. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chris Evans as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Fighting his way through contact. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for the 2nd half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the 2nd half. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
Now a play fake. Carr. He completes it to Olave. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Here's Carr to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Kamara up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A 10th carry for Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 10 yards out. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Brian Brzee in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll drop to throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Take it in at the 22. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Derek Carr and the Saints set to go back on offense. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. So that's the end of 3 here in Super Bowl 59 from Caesars Superdome. The 4th and final quarter coming right up. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Carr. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he is going to lose yardage here. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Kamara try the right side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Carr going to throw. And this is incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. A give to Kamara running right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one. He lets it go deep for Olave. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They go play action with Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Here we go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. McPherson's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So time for Carr and the Saints. Down 27-21, a little under a minute to go. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. Now Carr. Connecting with Johnson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Carr to throw. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 6 coming up. Carr. That's caught by Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Throwing his Carr. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Hill. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off.
And this is caught. Touchdown! And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back.